victims. Child 911 call.
Y'all are okay. Hey, let's be careful with this glass.
Some heroes wear capes, others wear backpacks and sneakers and aren't even old enough to drive yet.
But I called because my two little sisters, they're chained up right now. And they...
Do you have pictures of that?
Yes, I can show you.
We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house. So...
All right, let's just go ahead and detain the parents.
Here are the moments kids saved the day and became heroes. Starting off with the chilling case of a dangerous incident at a school, where one brave student made a desperate 911 call, hoping to save herself and her classmates before it was too late.
Please hurry. There's a lot of dead body. Please, some help.
Make sure someone's watching that fucking door. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. We're gonna get you over this, all right?
Sir, if you can hear me, please put your gun down. We don't want anybody else hurt.
On May 24th, 2022, officers received a call from a brave kid named Chloe Torres, who reported that someone had barged into her school with a weapon and was attacking students. The officers and SWAT teams were gathering to get the situation under control and ultimately save the children still inside the school, but things didn't go as they'd planned.
Hello?
I'm calling with the police. Are you okay?
No, there's a school
Okay, yes, ma'am. I have multiple units there. Are you with officers or are you barricaded somewhere?
I'm in classroom. What's the classroom number? 1012.
112?
112, yes, ma'am.
What's your name, ma'am?
Chloe Torres, please hurry. There's a lot of bodies.
On the line, okay? You said you're in classroom 112?
Yes, ma'am. Please, some help.
Minutes before Chloe's call, a former student, 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, entered the school armed and began attacking both students and teachers. By the time Chloe reached 911, several people were already injured, and tragically, some had lost their lives. As the chaos unfolded around her, Chloe did everything she could to keep her classmates calm while waiting for help to arrive.
You were telling me they need to be quiet.
I'm telling everybody because of their mouth. Nobody listening to me. I know how to handle these situations. My dad taught me when I was a little girl. Send help from my teachers are still alive, but they're
If active shooter protocol had been followed, this dispatch should have triggered police to spring into action and breach the classroom. Instead, 38 minutes were allowed to go by. Chloe was desperate to know when there'd be help in sight.
How far are y'all away?
They're inside of the building, okay? You need to stay quiet, okay?
They're inside the building. You just need to stay quiet.
While the officers took their time to plan their next move, Salvador continued to open fire, making the situation more unpredictable.
Shots fired in the building. I heard somebody say somebody shot in the head. I don't know. They haven't said anything. Hey, we going in or we staying here? What are we doing? Hey, we need crowd control. What the fuck's going on, dude? Make sure we got covered. Breathe, Justin. Come on. Hey, watch it, bro. He's in that back room. He's popping off. He the windows out. He's in the back room on the far inside. Watch him behind you. Go. Watch them. There's just restrooms right here. Come over here. Hey, cost us up. What do you need of you?
As the officers continued to find a way to reach Salvador without the use of force, some of the kids stuck in a classroom were fortunately able to escape the dreadful situation through windows.
Go, let's get these kids out of here. Let's get these kids out of here. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Oh, you're good. Just follow. Come this way, okay? Come on. Hey! Go. Watch it. This funky window's not open, bro. We gotta lift up your legs for me. Lift up your legs, man. Lift up your legs. Lift up your body, buddy. Oh. I got another kid. Watch yourself. Got your body. Can you lift up his legs, bud? Make sure someone's watching that door. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. We're gonna get you over this, all right? Good job, buddy. Give me another. Wrap your arms around my neck. Hey, you're being a trooper, brother. You got this. Come on. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of there. Come on. Here, bud, I got you. Wrap your arms around my neck. There you go, bud. Try and lift up his leg. Okay. Fred, can you reach out the leg? Yeah, I can. Next kid. Hey, is there more? Come on. Where's the teacher? Is the teacher up? I don't know. Teacher. Huh? Is everybody out? I don't know. We got the teacher. Cody. Okay, we got the kids out of these rooms on this side. Kids are out. What's up, brother?
Despite some of the kids being rescued through the windows, a lot of kids were still stuck with Salvador as he continued his shooting spree. Soon the situation began to get even more intense, with officers getting injured after a standoff with him.
My wife's classroom. He's in the classroom. He got me, right? You okay? Yeah. You okay? He's in the class. Dude, I got fired. What? We're gonna be in the building, the west side. Dude, we gotta get in there. We gotta get in there. We gotta get in there. It's gonna be the building by the Bomberes, President Joe Dean, that building. Across from the funeral home. Still going fired. I think got me right. I don't know. What? Hey, you know what? Take him out the window. Okay, guys. He's on. He's under the building. We haven't been trained. He's gonna be on the building on the west side of the property. You all right, bro? I don't know. I guess he got me. Right there.
There's a wrecked unit over there too. A wrecked unit? Yeah, a wrecked car.
You have a ring? United?
Park, we might need help. We got fired at the school, bro.
At the school?
Yeah, guys inside the classroom right now. I'm for my ear. But I don't know if y'all feel my here. Extra help. Yeah, the guy's he's in the classroom actively rob school. I'm just giving y'all a heads up. Maybe y'all could, the more help, the better, you know? Alright.
The officers were unable to reach Salvador, and the longer they took, the more lives were at risk.
Take cover, guys.
Across the funeral home. I'm still going fired. That's 22. You routed. You hear activation? You routed SWAT.
Stay right there, guys.
We contained in this office.
Okay, guys. He's inside this building. We have him contained. He's gonna be on the building on the west side of the property. Careful with the windows facing east. Right there. Have a male subject with an AR.
422 also get EMS out here. Possible officers.
Oh, now what's the location of Officer Down?
Geraldine. They're like Geraldine. And Ocarizo. Or Grove. Geraldine and Grove. Valley also EMS needed 555 DS. 555 DS. EMS needed. Stat. Can I see where you're at?
Hold on, guys. 309, any available unit, go ahead and bring shields from the PD, please.
Still 45, you can get an agency to come out and help. Any agency available.
Over here. Should be in the middle.
Careful. Careful.
The situation continued to escalate more and more. By the minute, more weapons were brought to take down Salvador, but the more weapons, the more time spent, putting more kids at risk. Fortunately, as the officers moved in on Salvador, more kids from other classrooms were able to escape through another window.
320, are you going to be knocking on the door? 115?
Cover those windows, guys.
Okay, room's clear.
Next one. Watch out, guys.
A lot of family around the campus. Be careful. A lot of family.
On the other side.
Other side. You may want to come this way.
Come this way.
Break that window. Or
Come this way.
open that window.
No. Let's go.
He's talking to
On the
them.
other
Do they
side.
know?
No. They know that the guy's on the other side. Yeah. They're not going to answer.
Okay, there's a deputy right
Paige.
He's over here.
We need to get these kids out of here.
Kids, Border Patrol, come on out. Hurry up, come on out.
They're scared, man.
I know. 01 309. What's that? Hey, can you tell them to get this next classroom to try to come out?
Can we lift it? Is it open? Here, let's bust it, yeah? I know, but they're scared already. Here.
Come on, kids. Come on, kids.
Watch out. We got to get them out of there, bro. I don't know what the is going to happen after this. I got to get them out, bro. What's up? Hey, Javi, do you have a glass breaker? They're in the next one. We already got them out of here.
103? Get him out of there.
I'm trying. It's locked.
Luckily, more kids continue to escape, bringing some improvement to the seemingly stagnant situation.
Yeah, go. Pull her. Hurry, guys, hurry. Hurry, push.
Go, Red. Come on, big guy.
You're all right, come on, push.
Yes.
Come on, throw it.
We got you.
No, we got you, don't worry.
I'm sorry.
Is that it? Is that all your kids? Leave it open.
Ruben or Mike? Somebody needs to draw a diagram of where he's at. Maybe Mike? Where's Wally? Wally.
Hold on, guys, hold on.
We'll talk to Mike. Mike's more. Hey, is there anyone in this classroom we don't know?
No, we need to find out though. They're not going to come through the window. We tried several times. We had to get them out forcefully. There has to be kids everywhere.
He was sitting out there. But he's on the other side.
Bust that window here.
Yes, we have him contained. He's either in 111
But he can shoot through, so just be careful.
Yeah. Well, he's already
Watch your face. Watch out, guys. Watch your eyes. Okay.
Is there anybody in here? Police. All right, I want you to come to the window right now. Open this window. We're gonna pull you through. The police. Come on. Come on, we're here to help. Come on.
Open the window.
Okay.
Knock that thing down. Move it out of the way.
All right, ready? Lieutenant Ortiz. Okay, open this window. Lieutenant Ortiz. Open the window.
Quickly, sweetheart, quickly.
Open the window, guys.
Open the window.
It's okay, guys. Okay.
Pull the window.
Okay. There's the teacher.
Open the window. Oh, unlock it.
There you go.
Pull that thing out.
Some of the kids were totally scared and were hesitant to walk up to the window to escape. The cops had to convince the kids that it was safe to walk up to the window.
You're okay. Hey, let's be careful with this glass. Here, let me wipe all this glass off.
Hey, check the doors. See if there's anything they can fall on top of. Oh.
That way.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Come on. It's okay, baby. Run, run, run. Run. Throw that over there. Go, 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 go. That's gonna be for teacher. I gotta ask, but it's. Watch out, guys. Hey, clear across from him. Yes, be careful. Run, run. Run, boys. Run. Okay, then we should be. 302, tell me get off the radio. You gotta call in. No, I know, but they're trying to talk. That's what I'm saying. Watch out, guys. Careful, guys. Watch out, brother. Watch out. Oh, watch out. Grab it, grab it. What? Come on in. Knock that thing down. Watch out, guys. Watch out, guys. One. Watch out. Watch out. Are you sure? Okay. All right, good. Help these guys out. Just jump, jump, jump. Pick up your legs. Pick up your legs. I can smell that. That door is right across. Room's clear. Let's go back over there. Yeah, yeah.
You guys at 832, check the public service man.
Can we get kids out through here?
How you copy my radio? Right there, look.
Watch out.
Copy your radio.
Can we get them out of here? Cover me, cover me, cover me. Uvalde police. Uvalde police. Uvalde police.
Since breaking into the classroom seemed impossible, the officers decided to negotiate with Salvador, but that did not de-escalate the situation either.
This could be peaceful. Could you tell me your name? Anything I can know, please? Huh? I couldn't hear you, brother.
The officers then moved to unlock the classroom door, either with a key or by using a breaching tool. But before they could act, The situation escalated dramatically as Salvador unleashed another round of gunfire from inside the classroom.
What do you say? What's this?
Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
Be careful, guys.
Where are we going?
Crossfire.
Where are we going? Oh, I gotta go over here. There's 2 rooms. Probably the one on the south.
Careful.
Probably the one on the south. Don't holster, guys.
Rifle. Yeah, come on, brother.
Get this thing out of my way. It's secured to the glass. They won't break through there. We won't get them out. We won't. We need to get through. We need a breaching tool. Huh?
Third window. Third window.
Be careful of crossfire.
We're gonna get these kids out.
Hey, Sonny. Third one. Third window to the left.
More kids. We already have those.
That's what I'm saying. You're right.
To say, we have to put those aside right now. Where's John?
Careful, Javi. Who's saying that? Who's saying that? To yell in the PA.
Sir, if you can hear me, please put your firearm down, sir. We don't want anybody else hurt.
I know.
That's what we're doing. We're trying to get them out. They're gonna break the window. Sir, if you can hear me, please put your gun down. We don't want anybody else hurt.
Tell him in Spanish.
Si me puede escuchar, la arma para el piso, por favor. No queremos nadie más que esté herido. Responde, por favor. Can you hear me, sir?
Tell him to go this way.
Despite repeated pleas from the officers, Salvador refused to surrender. They considered breaching the classroom through a window, but feared it might provoke him and put the children inside at even greater risk. After hours of tense planning, negotiation, and strategizing, the officers finally made entry into the classroom and took Salvador down for good. But by then, the damage was devastating. 21 lives had been lost. Moving on to the case of when deputies rescued a drowning mom.
I'm in the fever. She's sunk. She's in the water.
Oh, come on. Hop in. I'll bring you over there. Get her up here. Get her up on hard.
On July 24th, 2024, an officer was monitoring highway traffic when he was flagged down by a 12-year-old boy who was desperately screaming for help. His mother was trapped inside a vehicle that had submerged underwater after an accident.
What's going on?
She's having a fever. She's sunk. She's in the water.
Oh, come on. Hop in. I'll bring you over there.
Help her. Hurry.
Okay. Hop in. Shove that over.
The boy immediately jumped in the officer's car and they hurried to the location of the incident.
I've got a car in the water right here on the south side of the overpass on 87. There's somebody in it. Come on. Is she in there? Is somebody in there?
The officer, Chuck Cobb, went into the water to try to save the woman.
Look out, buddy. Look out. Is the car unlocked? door and the panel. There's a little blue or black punch in the driver door. Oh, it's in the driver door. Look in the driver door and the panel. I got a window punch. The driver door.
At this point, things were slowing down, making the tragedy even more heated. Cobb couldn't open the door, prompting him to search for other ways to get the woman out of the car.
Here, I got a punch. Here.
At this point, the car had sunk even farther, making it even harder to rescue the woman. Bystanders passing by could see that something terrible was about to happen. A man jumped in to help and managed to pull her out. It was clear she had been underwater for quite some time.
Get her up here, get her up on hard.
When the officer and the brave bystanders reached the woman, she was unconscious, not breathing, and had no pulse. The officer began performing chest compressions while waiting for medical backup. Fortunately, the woman was rescued. After the incident, the officer was awarded a life-saving commendation. Now, to a case where a child's 911 call saved his mom, who'd just been kidnapped after being a victim of toxic love.
There's a guy who came, he's the father of my little brother, and he's trying to kill him. He has a gun. He's outside and he has my mom.
Checked out of the vehicle, dragging the victim. They're at a roadblock.
Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere?
On June 18th, 2023, a frantic 911 call came in from a 12-year-old boy. He reported that his mother's ex-husband had broken into their home and was threatening her with a gun.
Hello, 911. It's an emergency. He has a gun.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
There's a guy who came, he's the father of my little brother, and he's trying to kill him. He has a gun.
Okay. How old are you?
About fast.
Wait,
I'm 12.
Okay. We have everyone on the way. Is this guy inside or outside?
He's outside and he has my mom.
The 911 operator knew that in situations like this, chaos could escalate into deadly violence at any moment. Officers were immediately dispatched to the scene, where they were met by a bystander who said the suspect had fled in a vehicle, with the victim inside.
Which way did they go? ¿Español? ¿A dónde fue? Está aquí, pero se la llevó la muchacha. ¿Llevó a dirección? ¿A dirección al sur? Sí.
While officers worked to track down the suspect, a drone was deployed to intensify the search, and it quickly located both the suspect and the victim.
Control, Air 101, heard of traffic. Got the suspect out of the vehicle, dragging the victim. They're at a roadblock on the bridge at the river on Kelly. Get somebody here, code 3.
The suspect drove into a dead end where a police roadblock had been set up. A cruiser arrived at the scene and confronted him. Unsure whether he might turn the gun on them or on the victim, officers proceeded with extreme caution.
All right, suspect's got his hands up, and victim is walking to deputies now. They got the suspect on his knees, and they have the victim.
Body cam footage captured the terrified victim, just inches from a tragic end, if not for her brave son's life-saving 911 call.
Are you okay? Are you hurt anywhere? Okay. Over here. Let's go on the other side. Have a seat in this car. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance?
Understandably, the victim struggled to answer any questions. Meanwhile, officers moved in and placed the suspect in handcuffs.
Señor, levántate, con tus manos arriba.
Call the suspect back now.
Get on your knees. On your knees.
The victim sustained non-life-threatening injuries, including scratches and bruises. The suspect was booked into the Stanislaus County Jail for kidnapping, false imprisonment, assault likely to cause great bodily injury, domestic violence, endangerment, burglary, criminal threats, and brandishing of a replica firearm. On a similar wavelength of heroism, we have this case where a woman claimed that her boyfriend was assaulting her, but luckily the man's son interrupted with the actual truth.
And I told him, I said, it's the last time you're gonna hit me. And I'm just done with it. He needs to get the out of here.
Where did he hit you at?
Right here. You're talking to a child?
Yeah, I am.
She came out of the door, and then I heard them screaming, and I looked out the window, and then I seen Brittany. My dad like blocked it like that, and then my dad kind of pushed her off a little bit, and then that was it.
I didn't put my hands on him.
You didn't hit him in the back of the
No,
head?
I did not do any of that shit.
On May 4th, 2024, officers in Ohio were dispatched to a residence in response to an active domestic violence call. Upon arrival, the officers were met by both the caller and the suspected violent man.
He just hit me right here, and he needs to get out of here.
Explain to me what's going on prior to this.
He had woke me up in my...
Hold on, 1 second. I will talk to you in a second. Do you understand? I'm talking to her first. Go inside, I'll talk to you in a second. Listen to me. Listen to me. Go inside, I will talk to you in a second. Do you understand? Do you understand? Go inside, I will talk to you in a second, or you're going in handcuffs. Alright, go inside. Okay, explain to me what happened, then I'll talk to him.
Me and my kids were asleep, and he had woke me up because he left, and that's my vehicle. And it doesn't even matter, but I came up here, we started arguing, he had hit me. And I told him, I said, it's the last time you're going to hit me. And I'm just done with it. He needs to get the out of here.
Where did he hit you at?
Right here.
Like closed hand, open hand?
He hit me, he just hit me, and I fell right there.
Did you hit him first?
No, I didn't put my hands on him.
Okay. So you guys are arguing for what? What caused this whole argument?
Honestly, I don't really even know. Because he had left in the vehicle. That's what caused it.
Is there any weapons inside?
No.
Okay. So, do you live here with him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And you guys have any kids together?
Yes, I do. And they're sleeping, and that's another part of it.
You guys have kids together?
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
He was trying to start a fight between somebody else, and I'm not getting in a fight. So I took his phone, and then... Well, he gave me his phone, and then I took it, and then he hit me. He hit me.
How did he hit you? Show me with your hand. Like, what did he do?
Like, I went to grab his phone, and he, hit me. Like, he went like this, and I fell right here. And nobody was out here to see it, but he hit me.
Will you fill a statement out? Will you fill a statement out for us? Let me see your face again.
It was right here. He didn't hit me,
The officers began noticing major inconsistencies, not just in the woman's statements, but also in the physical evidence on her body, which clearly didn't align with her story.
But he hit me.
Yeah. Have you guys been drinking tonight?
No, I haven't drank anything.
Has he been drinking?
He's been drinking.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'll go talk to him.
He can come out here and talk to you.
Well, I want to separate you guys. So if you go in there, you're just gonna stir the situation back up.
This is my house, though, with my kids in there. So I'm going to go inside, and he can come out here because he can explain his side of the story and do whatever the fuck he has to do. But that's exactly what happened. So.
Well, I can't just talk to one person and take their side. I want to talk to him too.
Can he come out here and talk?
Sure,
to you?
he can come out here, and we'll split you guys up.
Comfortable is with my kids. No, I'm not.
You want to come out and talk to me now?
Hey, my son's right here.
Come out and talk to me now.
No, my son was.
Come out and talk to me. Tell me your side. Listen, you gotta calm down. Go back inside because listen, I said I'll talk to him separate. You said you want to go inside, so go inside. Go inside.
No, they was not.
Go inside.
Okay,
this is my home, sir. I am so sorry for.
Come down here so I can talk to you.
When the officers spoke with the male resident, his story was a lot different.
So tell me your half of the story.
My half of the story, the true story is I've been trying to get that out of my house for months. She will not leave. This is my dad that tries to, mediate things. And I pay all the bills. She's not on the lease. I've been begging her to leave. My son right there was watching out the window while I was trying to get in my home. Okay, after talking to my neighbor. She came out here and attacked me, dude. I don't females. I'm sorry how angry I am.
Where'd she hit you? Where'd she hit you at or anything?
In the back of my head. Right
here.
here.
God, Whit, thanks.
Huh?
No, he's
right here. This isn't the first time either.
So you're saying you were out here. Why were you out here?
Yeah, I was out here. Look, my truck's on.
Yeah, with the car.
Yeah, my truck was on.
And then what happened after
as
she
soon as I got out, she come rushing up at me.
Because we have 2 girls together. This ain't the first time cops has been here for me and her. I mean, not like just arguing and shit, but like she fighting his neighbor, his old lady, and then she comes at me and hits me. My son's sitting in there. That's why I'm mad, because the man, and I'm trying to get her out of my house, and Overlook ain't wanting to do nothing.
Well, you have to properly evict her. That's
I understand that, but like when she's like telling me, like locking me out of my own home when this is my home. No. Overlook, you can only have 1 person on the lease unless you're married.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Correct. My uncle is right there, Mikey Stout, my other uncle, Teddy, and my dad, Joey, that's on the phone right now, that heard it all too, while my son was sitting there watching it. She got in there charging on the drive.
So did your neighbor see anything? Let me see let me see your head.
He did.
Let me see your head.
Like, she didn't pull the...
You're not even letting me see it.
Hang on, dude.
Where's she hit you at?
She hit me right here in my head.
Okay.
In the back of my head.
So
I never touched her.
So how did her chin get all red right here?
Her chin got red.
Yeah, like her jaw right here.
She slipped right here. Ask them, ask my son. Did not. I would never.
At this point, the officers had 2 contradictory versions of the incident, and therefore decided to question the man's son as part of their investigation. It turned out to be a good way of digging into the truth.
Can you tell us what happened, buddy?
I heard.
Stop.
So I was sitting on my phone on the couch, and then I heard Brittany on the phone yelling at my dad to get home. And then
No, go back inside real quick. We're talking to everybody separately.
You're talking to a child?
Yeah, I am. Go back inside. Do you want to obstruct my investigation? Please go back inside.
The officers found it really odd that the woman had such a big problem with questioning the son, but they soon learned why she did not want them to speak to him.
What the fuck?
And then,
that's a child.
Exactly. That's why I'm talking to him. Please go back inside.
And then I heard like Brittany yelling, and then she came out of the door, and then I heard them screaming, and I looked out the window, and then I seen Brittany pushing my dad, like blocked it like that, and then my dad kind of pushed her off a little bit, and then that was it. And then my dad came in yelling and saying he was gonna call the police, and Brittany kept on saying she was gonna call the police.
Does that make sense for what she told you?
Oh, what she's saying is complete opposite. She says she was out here because he was in the truck or whatever, and then that they got into an argument, he hit her and she fell on the ground.
Did she fall on the ground at all?
But his story is the same.
Yeah.
So
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yep.
As the officers pieced together the puzzle, they understood what had happened, and they knew the consequences of the false call combined with the woman's violence.
We're gonna step inside here and talk to you real quick. Oop, is your dog gonna bite?
No, he's not gonna bite.
Okay. I hope not.
He wants to press charges on me. Hitting me. Listen, officer, listen. Listen to this. I did not put my hands on him. He hit me.
You know what? Here's the deal. There's 2 sides to every story.
Right.
Okay.
Is there any way that he can just go?
Well, there's already been domestic claimed here. Okay. So from what we're being told,
I have custody of my kids. I was asleep in my room. Of course,
your kids at?
My kids are asleep, and he had woke me up driving my vehicle.
It's your guys' kids together, right?
Yeah, it's our kids together. But he was trying to start an argument between me and somebody else, and I said, so I was trying to de-escalate the problem because I'm not bringing no arguments here. And then he had hit me. He hit me in my face, and it's not just that's how he will try to make it to be like I'm lying, but I'm not lying.
I mean, the redness that
right, there's a mark on my face.
Well, right here, it's like, I don't know if it's because you're rubbing it or what.
No, he had hit me. I didn't put my hands on him.
You didn't hit him in the back of the head?
No, I did not do any of that shit. And that, I didn't hit him.
That's your son out there?
No, that's my stepson. That's his son. I didn't put my hands on him.
I mean, do you think, how old is your stepson?
He's 11.
Do you think an 11-year-old would just kind of make up and fabricate a story, or?
Honestly, I really do. I really think so.
Well, here.
Because he had came in here and told him that, like, oh, she hit me because he doesn't want to go to jail. But, like, the thing about it is, this is the last time he's going to put his hands on me. Because I've been hit enough. Me and my kids have been through enough here.
When talking to the woman, the inconsistencies of her story continued to unfold. The officers then gave her a few final questions.
So you're saying that you...
And I have cameras, actually. Like, I had charged that camera.
Do you have camera footage of the incident?
No, I don't, because nobody was out there. The neighbors wasn't out there. He had ran over. Huh?
They said they didn't see it. We talked to them.
Okay, well, the neighbors wasn't out there. That's exactly right. The neighbors wasn't out there. Nobody was out there. It was me and him, and I had grabbed... He was trying to start an argument here, and like I said, I'm not going to have no argument, no fighting here because of my kids, and this is where, like, I live here with my kids, and I'm trying, you know, like, it's not... I'm not doing that. So, he had hit me, and it's the last time he's going to put his hands on me ever again.
So, after you went out there to the car and confronted him for whatever reason, you're saying he just hit you?
Yeah, why did you go outside to confront him? How did you guys get outside?
See, it's all confusing. Yeah, it's confusing to me, too. Like...
So he showed up at the house. You're inside, correct?
He had came back because he was leaving.
So he left the house, came back. You're inside, he's outside.
Right.
You went outside to talk to him?
Right, I went outside to talk to him because we were already on the phone. And then he was trying to create a whole bunch of other problems.
Were you guys fighting while you were on the phone?
No.
But how did it escalate so quick?
Because he had put his hands on.
Can I shut this dog in this room?
I can get him.
Can you please shut your dog in the room?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know, but the thing about it is, though, like, if we're not gonna separate tonight, like, I don't feel safe here with me and my kids.
The woman's next statement proved just how delusional she really was.
I do want to press charges against him, actually. I think that is what needs
When it comes to
happen.
DV, it doesn't even matter if you want to or not want to.
Really?
Nope. Doesn't matter. Once the primary aggressor is determined, that's who goes. Okay, especially when there's claims of physical injury or physical altercation. After that, it's all court.
Coming up, the woman finished her written statement, and that was when the officers told her what was her next step.
You're going to jail. So let's go.
I'm going to jail?
Yes. You're under arrest.
No. How am I under arrest? How am I under arrest for getting...
You're determined to be the primary aggressor.
I'm under... No.
Let's go.
No.
Yes.
Don't
come here.
Don't make it worse.
No.
We'll either resisting charge. We have to.
How am I under arrest? No. How am I under arrest? How am I under arrest? Whoa. Look, I have rights. I just got...
Stop.
Okay? Hey, you guys.
Stop.
No.
You're gonna make this worse.
No.
You're gonna get a resisting charge.
No.
You're gonna get a resisting charge.
No, sir.
Stop.
Sir, please.
Dude, alright.
You're gonna get a resisting
My
charge.
kids are in there.
Stop.
No.
You're gonna make this a lot harder than it has to be, okay?
Listen, my kids are in here. No. Look, listen. How am I?
Alright, look.
No.
Then you need to stop.
No, sir, I didn't do it. How am I being an aggressor when I didn't do...
That's what court's for.
No.
That's what court's for. Stop.
No. Help me. Stop me. Oh my God.
Now you're getting a resisting charge. You're under arrest for domestic
I
abuse.
didn't do anything. I got...
Keep it going. It's gonna be obstructing.
Oh my God. I got hit. No, sir, I didn't do anything. How are you gonna arrest a female? No, sir, please. I'm not trying to waste you guys' time. I'm just gonna...
Get her out of the car.
No. How am I getting arrested?
Come on.
How am I...
Hey, wait, unlock my car.
I have rights, son.
Come on.
I have rights, sir. No, John! No! My kids are in there. Somebody, please. No, how am I getting arrested for somebody? My kid. Where is he at?
Unlock. It's open.
Where is he?
Get in there.
No.
Sit.
How am I getting... My kids are in there.
foot in now! Do you understand me?
How are you doing this to me, right? No, I have kids! No.
You better put your foot in.
Like, please.
You're gonna get your foot broken. Don't stop.
Me, please, will you help me out of this? No.
Put your foot in!
How are you?
After putting up heavy resistance, the woman was finally cuffed and placed in the back of a police cruiser. Her boyfriend had already been put in another vehicle to keep them separate while the woman was being questioned. Footage from inside his car showed just how relieved he was. It was clear he was more than ready to be done with her, and she definitely wouldn't be his girlfriend much longer.
You went in there, please tell me you did. Thank you.
He went in there. I told him to keep an eye on that kid.
The woman was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. Moving on to the case where a 14-year-old boy called the police on his father after he and his brother had endured severe mistreatment while in their dad's custody.
You think that was disciplinary on that video was...
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because he isn't injured. What do you want me to do about that? My lawyer, I've contacted my lawyer since he left.
What's your reasonable suspicion? What's your reasonable suspicion? You guys have to answer me that question.
You don't understand Florida law.
And like I said, I have a son myself, and that's hard to watch that video as well, you know.
On December 26, 2022, officers responded to a residence following a report of a father mistreating his two sons, ages 14 and 9. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with the 14-year-old boy and the man's ex-wife, the mom of the two boys.
Hello, how you doing, ma'am? Officer Martinez, St. Cloud Police Department. Okay.
I'm his mom.
All right.
If he doesn't have any shoes, can we sit in the car?
In the car?
Are you sure? He's just cool.
Okay. All right, what seems to be the issue today?
So, my dad...
All right, question. Do you live with her?
Have to time.
We're 50-50 custody.
Okay.
She's my mom.
I don't have to. I can sit in the car.
Biological dad?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But so we were just playing a video game, and I beat him, and then so he started playing again against some like a CPU, and then he lost, and he got mad because I don't remember what it was. My brother had said something, and then he started him and stuff, and him. And
Started your brother?
Yeah, and like tackling him, and then
How old is your brother?
9 and 10.
10?
Yeah, and then
Where's your brother now?
He's in the house still.
Okay.
And then he said, "You're next," and then I tackled him away, and I got to the door and I ran.
You have the video you said?
Yeah.
There's a video?
Yeah.
Video of what? Him, your brother?
I think so. I tried to get some.
Okay.
This is not the first occurrence.
Has the cops ever been called before?
Yeah.
What the 14-year-old showed the officer turned out to be crucial evidence of the mistreatment the children had endured while staying at their father's house. The mother's reaction to the cruel content was truly heartbreaking, and in that moment, the officer knew exactly what needed to happen next.
That's it. Yeah, that was first. Well, not first.
All right, is your brother at the house now?
Yeah.
Where's this address at?
You're like an idiot. Police loop.
Hey, so this is what I want you to do. Go follow me to the address, but stay a couple houses down, okay? All right, follow me to the address. Bro, yeah, you doing? Do me a favor, step out of the house. All right. What's going on today?
What's going on?
All right, well, your son's with mom right now. Showed us a video.
A video?
Yes. You your other child.
I doubt that.
It's on video.
Okay. All
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. I saw the whole thing. He's fine. He's just trying to do something.
Mom is trying to be involved in a
Wait, go get Ralph.
divorce dispute. Okay. Always. She's called you guys at least a dozen times already.
At first, the children gave the intuitive, almost rehearsed answer. Everything was fine. That could mean one of two things. Either they had learned to stay silent after everything they'd been through, or the boy genuinely didn't see the fight with his dad as a big deal. But soon, officers spoke with the 9-year-old, and that conversation would change everything.
Hey, buddy. What's your name?
Reichland?
Reichland?
Yes.
All right, you all right, buddy?
Yeah, huh?
You sure?
Yeah.
Bravo 6, 10-4.
Good, just look up at me, buddy.
10-4, I'm laying my man.
Okay, what were your dad doing? You and Dad doing?
He was trying to discipline me because I was, I was just, being bad.
If I want to raise my kids, I don't want to raise them.
Okay.
Back at the doorstep, the father claimed the mother was just trying to pin dirt on him and insisted that what was shown in the video was nothing more than a mix of discipline and playful behavior.
She wants anything and everything to try to make things be what she wants them to be.
Okay. And you think that when you were disciplining them in that video was okay?
Well, yeah.
Why is that?
Because he isn't injured.
He isn't injured?
No, he's not.
So, in the face because he lost the video game?
That has nothing to do with what happened. That is his mom manipulating the situation.
No, I saw the video.
You saw the video. It's because he lost the video game? He wasn't even playing a video game.
That's calling him in the face for not being an athlete was okay?
If I want to raise my kids, I don't want to raise them. If I don't injure them. What does the Florida law say?
Well, it's capital punishment. It's not capital
No, that is not true. Franklin, are you injured? Read your laws.
At this point, the officer who had spoken with the son earlier joined the conversation with the father and explained how corporal punishment works.
Well, sir, I'm going to explain something, okay? Corporal punishment has an extent. And based on the video that we saw,
my son.
Okay, who else is here?
Who else is here?
Yes, sir.
Well, clearly me, my daughter, and my son.
It's nobody else.
There's nobody else here?
No.
Okay, where's your other son?
He left.
Okay, is there a reason why you haven't called us or reported him missing?
Because he told me he was going to his mom's.
Okay, where's his mom?
And he's a teenager. If he wants to leave and go to his mom's during a marital dispute, what do you want me to do about that? I can't do anything about that. I'm aware of that. My lawyer, I've contacted my lawyer since he left.
Okay.
He said, you have to let him go.
So you have no parental rights in controlling your son. You have to let him walk out the door.
I have to, yes. Correct. According to family court law.
I don't know what lawyer
you guys aren't involved in that. I know that.
Okay. I don't know what lawyer you have.
But you guys aren't in law to step into custodial issues.
If your child leaves in the middle of the night and it's 45 degrees out and you don't know how long he's been gone for?
He's 14 years old.
Okay. What legally makes him an adult, sir?
Really?
Yes.
Because if any of my children decide they want to go to their mother, I've already been through this 3 times already with your same police department.
Did you call your wife and make arrangements for her to
Do
pick
I
him up?
need to?
Do you need to?
Yes.
Where does your wife live?
What is your right in family court?
You know he's barefoot right now, right?
That's what he chose to do. You understand that, right? What do you want me? I cannot physically, if I would have physically controlled him to stay here, you guys would be arrested.
No, because that's
yes, you would have. No, you would have. That's illegal restraint of a minor.
You're his parent. That is corporal
punishment.
No!
We don't have a marital agreement yet. We're still in court. I called my lawyer. He said you cannot physically restrain him.
Okay, so what happened between you and your younger son here?
He left. He leaves all the time.
Your younger son here.
What's up?
You just disciplined me. Yeah.
Dad always disciplined you like that?
Does he have bruises?
Yeah. Well,
no,
his ear is pretty red from when you smacked him in the side of the head.
His ear is red because it's cold.
Yeah. It wasn't red when we were...
Are you guys serious right now?
The dad insisted it wasn't his problem that his 14-year-old had left, but the officers were more concerned about the 9-year-old, who once again claimed everything was fine. But it soon became crystal clear that the officers didn't see it that way.
I did not intend to injure any child that I've ever had.
That's not what the video indicated.
Really?
Yeah.
The video indicated what?
I have kids, and I was... The way you discipline them, like you said, there's a certain extent when it comes to corporal punishment, okay?
No, there's no such thing in Florida law.
Okay. Well, you know what? Do me a favor, man. Turn around.
No.
For
what?
Hey.
For what?
Don't resist.
For what? For what? No. What's the reason?
have to answer me that question. Are you guys kidding me? What's your reasonable suspicion to detain me? What the fuck?
Stop resisting.
Look at
right
what you're
now.
doing to my kids.
This is what you're doing outside.
Really? Are you kidding me? This is what I'm doing to my kids? What are you doing to detain me right now? Because what? I punish my kids under the Florida law? Are you kidding me? As long as I don't intend to injure my children in my punishment, that is my right.
It also does the fact that you're intoxicated and you're the only
I'm
adult here.
intoxicated?
Yeah, I can smell the alcohol coming from.
Yeah, I have.
You can laugh all you want, sir.
Oh my God. You really think you're right now? You don't. I don't. What are you pushing me for? What are you gonna do? Leave my kids here by themselves?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, their mom
Hey,
is
just your truck
perfect.
up. Go get your truck and pull it up. Do me a favor, guys. Just go back inside, okay?
Call your mom. Tell her how happy you are. This is what she wants. This is what you're giving her. I did nothing wrong under Florida law.
Okay. Well, you and I obviously have a different interpretation of how you deal with your kids, okay? And you
Yeah,
definitely
well, that's
crossed
what
the line
Florida
tonight.
law allows. Like, you guys
Absolutely
don't get
not,
it.
sir.
You guys don't get it. If you don't intend to injure your children, you can physically punish them.
You intended to strike him, though, didn't you?
That doesn't mean I intended to injure him, does
Yeah,
it?
that's still child abuse.
But you're not
without
understanding.
without
No,
bodily
you're not
harm. Yes, sir.
understanding. No,
You're not
you
understanding because you're drunk.
You don't understand Florida law. I've known these for 2 years under my lawyer's advisement.
Okay.
But you guys know better than my lawyer, right?
Well, here's what
Right?
I
You guys
suggest
know
do.
the law better, correct?
You talk to your lawyer, okay?
Okay, yep. You guys are perfectly perfect. Always police. What's your reasonable suspicion?
I ain't got reasonable suspicion. I have probable cause.
Your probable cause is
Yeah.
not reasonable suspicion.
That is not one way to discipline your child.
Oh, there's more than one way to discipline my child per Florida law.
Whatever, man.
I understand. And like I said, I have a son myself, and that's hard to watch that video as well. You know, there's a difference if you know there's a line that you know you can cross, and it was definitely crossed. So like I said, he's going to be going with us this evening.
The man was charged with neglect, battery by touch or strike, resisting arrest without violence, and abuse without great bodily harm.